What's going on, everybody? Justin here. The Winds of Change is the channel name. Thank you for stopping by. I can't believe how easy it is to make money on Amazon FBA. We're going to go through an example today of just one item that I've picked up at a TJ Maxx and I've sold online to make a really good profit. Now, this isn't the best item I've sold in the last week. This isn't the worst item I've sold in the last week, but it is an item that we're going to look at and talk about why I made the buying decision and how much profit and fees and everything like that it was, to give you a good example and a decent idea of what it's like to get items from retail stores and resell them online for a profit. So let's get right into it. But before we do, I'd like to thank everybody that is a subscriber, everybody that supports the channel. I really appreciate it. If you like content like this, go ahead and sub to the channel, like the video, and we'll get going here. So what are we looking at? I'll show you the actual item on Amazon here in a minute, but the item that I've sold is the Bare Essentials Bounce and Blur Blush Blurred Buff for Women. It's basically a blush, Bare Essentials from Bare Minerals. Pick this up at TJ Maxx. Now, some of you are going to be gated in Bare Minerals. I am not. I never have been. Don't know why. I've been doing this since 2012, so I may have been like grandfathered in. But there's ways to get ungated and stuff like that. But let's just look here and see what we did. So sold this on February 27th and shipped on the 28th. Cost me $10. Picked it up at TJ Maxx. The income, what I sold it for was $40.93. Now, you think, hey, I spend 10, sell it for $40.93, that's $30.93 profit. That's not how it goes. You have to take out the fees and the buy cost and everything like that. So this is where it gets into the not exciting part, the expenses. So you take the $40.93 minus these here. So the buy cost was 10. Right, Amazon referral fee. This is Amazon's fee for selling it on their program, on their website. Amazon is saying, hey, we'll put your name out there, we'll put your business out there with your item, but it's going to cost you. And in this case, it was $6.14. The FBA fulfillment fee, this is how much it costs for them to pick it, pack it, ship it. So altogether, buy cost and the fees, $20. So our net profit, $20.93. You've got your $40.93 income minus your $20 expenses, gives you right here the $20.93. So that's still really, really amazing. You're spending 10 and then profiting $21 almost. Super cool. Over here, it's just more of the same. The referral fee, the fulfillment fee, the total cost there. So $20.93 at a 51% profit, and then an ROI of 209%. ROI of 209 is really, really amazing, right? That means you're essentially making 2 times the amount of money that you put into the item. It's return on investment. So to put this simply, if you spend $10, if you made 100% ROI, you would profit $10. If you spent $10 and you made $4 profit, that's a 40% ROI. 40% is typically what I look for in retail arbitrage. Sometimes I'll go lower depending on how fast the item sells, how long I've had it in stock, etc. But anytime I can get over that 40 is really, really good. So 200% ROI means that if you spend 10, you're making 20, which is exactly what happened here. So let's go ahead and pop up the item here. This is what the item was. Bare Minerals Bounce and Blur Blush. I've actually sold several of these. So this is just looking at one item. I've sold quite a few of these actually. But if you can look at it now, it's actually selling for $44.99. So if we spent 10, we'd be making $24.37-ish. So you know, we could have held out on this maybe a couple weeks and made an extra $4, but it's always impossible to tell what it's going to go for in the future. We know what it's going for now. We can tell what it's going for in the past based on the keeper graph, but we can't tell what it's going to go for in the future. So I'm okay with spending 10 and making the 20. Would it have been nice to have this extra $4 or $5? Yes, but that's not the way it happened for me. So why did I buy this item? For one, I bought it. It's got a good sales rate, 138,000, almost 139,000 in health and beauty. Anything under like 200,000 is really good, I think, in health and beauty. Anything under 100,000 is super fast, very, very good. Sells about 49 a month. It's in the top 1-ish%. Okay, so first reason I bought this, I scanned it. It's got a good seller rate and it's got a great profit. Okay, and then we can check out down here in the Keepa graph. If you don't know, Keepa is a paid program. You pay for it monthly, and it tells you the sales history of an item. So, for example, here, this is the last 3 months. These green dips is sales rank. So every time this thing dips down, it's at least one sale. And then this pink line here is the buy box, which is what we want to look at because you really, really want the buy box. This is the buy box. If you log into Amazon, you look up an item, you can go over here and hit add to cart. This guy right here, I2F store, he's got the buy box. Because as you can see, there's other people selling this. Like you could get this for $28 plus free shipping, right? But 9 times out of 10, people are going to click on this right here. Boom, add to cart. That's the buy box. That's what you want. That's what you're competing for. And that's this pink line. So the past 3 months, this thing has been the buy box at 38, 49, 45. And it looks like there's some FBM. So people selling it not with FBA getting the buy box as well as FBA getting the buy box as well. Which is nice. Typically, FBM is going to go for a little bit lower, and FBA is going to go for a little bit higher because FBA people got that 2-day shipping that they pay for. So it's got a really good sales rank, and you can see Keepa its price has held, right. Even if this thing dropped to 38, we'd still be making like 100% ROI. Here's the amount of sellers. And it's weird because typically the more sellers you have, the lower the price goes. But in this case, back here, when there was only like 5 sellers, it was going for less. Then up here, when we have 13 sellers, it's going for more. So this one's sort of working backwards, which is a little weird. But definitely worth picking up. It's got a good Keepa graph, good sales rank, good profit. So that's why I picked that up in the store. I will say if you're going to be selling makeup and health and beauty supplies in general, make sure that it is actually new in the package. For example, if you go to TJ Maxx and you buy this and you want to resell it, you better open it and look at it and make sure nobody has done something like swiped their fingers. Because a lot of times with these compacts, you'll find somebody open it up in the store, swipe their finger in it, and it'll have a big swipe marker, a smudge mark across here. Can't sell that as new. Definitely not. So make sure that these are in new condition, pristine, and ready for sale. So I hope that you found this video helpful. Sort of what I look for when I'm out there sourcing and finding things to sell. This was a great item that I sold. I haven't been able to find tons of these, and some of them I found have had like smudge marks. But the ones that I found that were in really good condition, sell them. They're new. Nothing wrong with that. And yeah, you bring in the profits. So that's how it's done. That's what retail arbitrage is. There's an example of one item that I've sold. Thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and let me know what you think. Let me know where you like to source at, what some good items that you pick up are. And yeah, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Keep hustling, and I'll catch you all later.